Okay, you're about to learn a whole bunch about Billboard. So I owned 130 acres right off of Polk Parkway, and I was able to negotiate a very high level deal. And you're about to get this step by step by step by step on how to do the exact same thing if you find a piece of land that Billboard that it works for. So, all right, you're about to get the juicy stuff. Oh yeah, you'll see.
All right, good morning. This is the life of a real estate investor. So my name is Franklin Cruz. I'm a real estate developer. You're kind of following the journey of this process of being a real estate developer. It's early in the morning. Normally I'm waking up anywhere from 3 to 4 every morning, typically almost sometimes 7 days a week. And the main reason why is, in my head, you've only got one opportunity for this. My goal it was never to be like a multimillionaire or anything. My goal was always just to be a father and to somebody that I just wanted to be a dad and a great husband and make enough money I didn't have to go back in the military. Spent 7 years active duty in the Army. And then later on, was just doing real estate just so I can, make enough that I could be the baseball coach and the wrestling coach and everything else. But let me get into it. I'm working on a Billboard proposal that we got on our site. We have a 130-acre site. I'll show you this real quick so you can see this. Perfect. So this is our site. It's about 131 acres right off of Polk Parkway. And they're proposing they want to put 2 billboards. We've got a couple national billboard companies that are putting in proposals. So I'm kind of reviewing over it, and these are new performas just because I've never got a proposal before from a building company before. And so you see we've had multiple companies give us proposals. We have a lot more coming in, and this is kind of a rendering of what it would look like. You've got what they call a static sign, and then you have what they call digital signs, right? And so they can pay out on a yearly proposal, kind of like a monthly revenue, or they could pay out a one-time fee as well. So that could look like anywhere from $200,000 for one site, and that's access forever, or that could be basically $3,000 a month, up to $3,000 a month, or more of the rev share as well. So it truly is like unlimited cash flow. Now, let me see here. It truly is unlimited cash flow. The only thing when it deals with what I've learned with the proposals is that one, I have several partners involved. So you always want to make sure that you're creating a win-win scenario. You're getting clarity. These are legal agreements. So whenever you're in development, you're kind of reviewing everything as an attorney as well. And you've got to make sure the numbers work. So there's a lot of moving parts. And the good thing is that once you have a really good understanding, it'll all work out. For me, it's when you're wanting to get into development, one, I highly recommend you have somebody around you that knows what they're doing. Just because there are so many little things that you can miss that can be very expensive. Just like over here, thank God that we already had what they call a wetland delineation study. Because of that wetland delineation study, we knew that we can put the property or put the billboards potentially right here in this site because it's between some wetlands, and then over here on this site, and it has to be 1,500 feet apart, and then all this has to have what they call these are separate parcels. So every municipality is a little bit different. So every, this municipality that we're in right now, you're allowed to have, if the zoning is right, 1 billboard per parcel. Some are not. Some do not allow it at all. So you have to kind of really do the research when it comes down to it to find out what's possible, what is not. And then that's when you start negotiating. You start seeing, okay, what's possible. Then you get your team involved. Some people want a lump sum payment. Some people do not want a lump sum payment. Everything is completely different. You've got to see what works for you. So I'm going to be putting out this content on this journey. The ultimate goal for me when it comes down to being a developer is, I think for me where I'm at is I'd really love teaching and training others, because I've done that before in my life, and man, I loved it. I never got tired of it. And what I believe is the best teacher is the one who's actually doing it, who's in the fight and kind of teaching you in the trenches, me being the point man, and then sharing the information of what I'm learning in real time to others, because then, we're all growing together, and then I can be a better teacher from that as well. So anyway, follow the journey. I'm going to keep on posting. Hopefully you got something out of this, some of the lessons dealing with billboards. They're just another revenue source of opportunity whenever you're doing developments. Personally, I was not aware of this not even a month ago. And then out of nowhere, I got a whole bunch of different offers on just one site. And I was like, man, let me really dig into this and dig into really learning what is this and what is the opportunities here. And there is a plethora of opportunity. So, all right, talk to you soon. Bye.